Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, thank you so much for stopping by. Here on my channel and my blog, I share lots of delicious baking recipes and tips for you all. And today I am so excited to show you my favorite drink of choice, an at-home oat milk matcha latte. I'm also really pumped because I am coming at you from my brand new apartment with this amazing new kitchen. My last place was a lot smaller and this one has so much storage, and it also has this amazing kitchen island, or I guess you call it a peninsula because it's technically not separated, but whatever it is, all I know is that it's inspiring me to bake more and cook more, and it means there'll be lots of delicious new recipes and videos coming your way soon. Today's recipe is one of my favorites, and I actually make this latte almost every night of the week. After dinner, I like to enjoy it with a small piece of chocolate or a little dessert, and it's really easy to make. So it only involves 3 ingredients. I do it with oat milk, some matcha powder, and honey, and I just mix it up in a milk frother until it's foamy and delicious, and then I enjoy it as I want. So for this recipe, I'm only using 3 ingredients like I said. Personally, I like to use Oatly. This is totally not sponsored, but this is my favorite oat milk of choice. I always keep one stocked in my fridge because I think it provides the best flavor and I love how it tastes. So would highly recommend using Oatly if you can get it. And then I also use some matcha powder. I just keep it stored in this container in my freezer so it stays fresher longer, but I will link the type of matcha powder I use below so you can pick it up. I just get it on Amazon and it lasts me a couple months, so that's an easy way to do it. And then last but not least, to give some flavor to the latte, I like to use some honey, and I just got this one from Trader Joe's. To make everything, I'm going to use my milk frother. I use this Capresso one that I got from Amazon as well. I'll also leave it linked below in case you want to pick it up. It's just a really easy method to get everything frothy and warm and delicious, and I find it really easy to use. So to make it, all I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Oatly, and for this recipe I'm going to use 1.25 cups. I'm just going to measure all that out. So I'm getting the oat milk in there, so that's good to go. And then next up I'm going to measure out the matcha powder. For this recipe I'll use 1 tablespoon. You don't want to use too much because it can give it a really strong flavor, but you also don't want to do too little. And I found that 1 tablespoon is pretty much perfect for the flavor that I'm going for. So I'm just going to measure that directly into the frother. And then last but not least is the honey. I've tried using different kinds of sweeteners for this latte, but I really like how honey makes it taste. If you don't want to use honey, or if you want to do a vegan version, you could substitute it with any other sweetener of choice, or also leave it out if you prefer something a little bit less sweet. I'm going to measure out 1.5 tablespoons. You could also do a little bit less if you prefer it less sweet. This is just what I found that I think tastes delicious. So once that's all in there, it's gonna get a little bit sticky in here, but I'm gonna get all that honey out. When I'm making it by myself, I've made it so many times that I honestly don't have to measure. I just kind of throw it in there, but this is the amount that I think works best. Alright, so after everything is in the frother, I'm going to go ahead and just stir it. For this one, there's a couple different settings, and I just like to do the middle one, which makes it froth for a bit longer and makes it a bit warmer. So I'll put that on, and it is just going to start heating up. Some other matcha latte recipes will have you dissolve the matcha powder in hot water first before adding it to steamed milk, but with this frother I found that it actually just incorporates it well enough that there's no particles of the matcha powder left. So easier the better for me. I just like doing it this way, but it's also totally up to you. Alright, a few minutes later and it's all done. Like I said, the oat milk makes it really frothy. I've tried using almond milk in the past before, but you don't really get the same kind of texture, so I think oat milk is the key for this recipe. And then all you have to do is just pour it into your favorite mug and enjoy. As a true Harry Potter fan, I'm using my favorite Harry Potter mug. I got this at the New York Historical Society. They had an exhibit on all about the magic of Harry Potter, and I had to pick this up. But this will make quite a bit of matcha latte, so you want a pretty big mug for it. The last bit of it there. Does that not look amazing? Alright guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you enjoy an oat milk matcha latte at home soon. Like I said, I think it's well worth the effort and I enjoy one every night. Also, make sure you subscribe to my channel because coming up I'm going to be sharing some new content for you all. I'm planning on filming a whole apartment tour just to show you everything that I picked up for this new place and how I decorated it. And then I'm also thinking about filming some more day in the life or what I eat in a day videos to show you some of the things I do outside of baking and what I typically like to eat. And also coming up is my favorite season of the year. I love fall into winter and Christmas time, and I'm so pumped to make lots of delicious recipes for you all. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on any of it. And until then, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.